What is up, pigs? It's For The Win TCG, now talking you back to another YouTube video. And yes, I know I've been kind of sleeping on the channel a little bit recently. I think the last video I did was actually about a week ago. So I do want to apologize in advance there for that. I think I just let a lot of stuff in my personal life kind of dictate my motivation recently. So recently, throughout this week, I didn't really have any strong motivation to upload a video. Not that I don't like doing it, of course, but I think the stuff that's going on in my personal life, which is not that severe, so don't worry, it kind of threw me off a little bit from the things I'm interested in general, not just Pokemon. But I've kind of got a hold of myself now. Be good. And I pretty much mentioned in the video before, actually. Sorry, shut the camera. Power off. I pretty much mentioned in the video before, if I'm not feeling like making a video, and this could be selfish, but I do it for a good reason. If I'm not feeling like making a video, I'm not going to make one, because the last thing I want to do is kind of put on a face, as it were, make a video pretending that I'm enjoying myself, whereas in that moment, I'm not. And that's the last thing I want to present to you guys. It's not going to make good content. You're going to be able to sense something is off. So I always want to make sure when I do upload, I'm actually wanting to play and wanting to upload, which I am. I'm actually really looking forward to doing this video, and I think it's overdue, this one. It is from PokeNerdCentre, actually, over on Twitter. He contacted me, and he's been a huge support of the channel. He's donated a ton of Pokemon codes to me to help me trade and get the cards I need. And he provided me with his own deck list on Machamp, Marshadow, and it's like a Machamp, Marshadow, Landorus deck. I think some people have touched on it before. He sent me his list, and his particular list, I'll have a screenshot of it, because I haven't got the Pokemon, the PTCGO version of it. I can get a screenshot of it in the description if you want to try it out. His is a more of a post-rotation list. But I want to take inspiration from his list and make one that's relevant in the current format, so you guys can go and pretty much get it right away and try it out now. So I did let him know that I'm going to be kind of making it my own effectively for this particular video, but if you do want to see his particular list, you can go down below. He actually played Tentacool, which I assume is to counter, or help counter, should I say, Reshiram, which we don't do in this deck. So if you want to see that list, you can. But regardless, I really want to try this deck out and see how it goes. Speaking of, I have played a couple games, should I say, to be transparent, and the deck seems to function really well, actually. It's a pretty fun deck, and I want to beg the question, is it something that we should be taking seriously, especially post-rotation? But nonetheless, this is going to be an interesting one. Post-rotation is going to be so weird. I think obviously we're losing Ultra Ball and stuff, and Nest Ball. I don't think we have any crazy ball search for non-GX. I know we're going to have that. What ball is that? It's the red one. It's the one that searches out GX Pokemon. I know we're going to have that. We're going to have Electromagnetic Charger? No. What it's called. Which searches out your Lightning GXs. Which is going to be interesting. I guess Great Ball might be used. So people are talking about Pokecommon stuff. And but I think you might actually start seeing Great Ball plays just for the sake of it. It's going to be a very interesting format. I'm going to say that for the very least. All right, we're playing a looks to be a spread deck. Which means this is going to be quite a valuable card to get down. But for now, I want to get a Diancie, just so we can have some damage output here. So the goal of this deck is to just poke with Landorus and, using its Power Cyclone attack, charge up a card that is not here currently. I don't mind throwing this here. We could Marshadow them. Are we going to do this? Yeah, we're going to Marshadow them. Yeah, to charge up your Machamp and Marshadow GX as it sits on the bench, coming in hitting 160, 120 with Diancie every single turn without any negative effects. One-shotting PokeNerdCentre, and its first attack is pretty good in this deck as well, considering it's quite easy to get going. We do play counter gain in here as well, which is why you saw the adventure bag is just to get a counter gain a bit more on demand if we need it. And that's definitely helped me out a lot. Like, this deck destroys PokeNerdCentre. Without shadow of a doubt. It will definitely struggle against Reshiram, though, that's for certain. So that's something you do need to bear in mind. Although Reshiram, I don't think it can one-shot it unless it's got its GX attack with its extra. I think if it has 6 energy on it, right, it can do 300 damage. So that's the only time it's going to get a one-shot on a Machamp. So it is a bit of an odd matchup. But yeah, it absolutely wrecks PokeNerdCentre, and it's a really fun deck, and you have a lot of control on prizes and stuff when it comes to things like Landorus. We have Buzzwole in here just for the sake of doing our Sledgehammer turn if that is necessary. Sometimes you don't get that turn, because if you start using Machamp before anyone takes a KO, then if they do take a KO, of course they're taking 3 prizes going down to 3. They're not going to go to the 4-prize turn. So I think PokeNerdCentre originally had 2 Buzzwole, but I've dropped it to 1 because it doesn't seem to be that necessary when it comes to Sledgehammer with you prioritizing the use of Machamp. Now, you could actually just play Landorus on its own, effectively, and then like a Landorus Buzzwole deck would be very interesting to see. So that might be something I do. In this case, I might drop another Marshadow. This is weird, but we're kind of in a sticky situation. I mean, so are they. Do we risk it for a biscuit and get a Machamp down? Or do we Marshadow, hope to hit a draw supporter, hopefully hit a Mew and a Machamp? That's like such a hard combo to hit, though. But I'm super scared of Weezing just coming down at some point here and just destroying my whole board, especially with it being Psychic type. We could ironically charge up Diancie, which would be hilarious. We're gonna double Marshadow. This is weird. I'm not used to having 2 Marshadow on a bench in a game, but this deck's fine with its bench stuff. Ideally, we just want a Landorus and a Machamp, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, so we have to get the Mew down. Our bench is going to be full, but as I said, so long as we have a Landorus and a Machamp, this deck just works, which is fine with me. So let's see if hopefully we hit a Machamp or a Nespa or something we can work with to get one out. Yeah, we do. Okay, managed to hit the combo there. We can actually go for a KO on one of these coughing, which would be really good because of Escape Rope and Switch. So let's Escape Rope and Switch, get the Machamp down and take out. Regardless of what he brings up, I think we're taking it out, right? So we get a prize, and we do kind of drop a lot of pressure on their side for this turn. So that's good. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's a smart play to make. There we are. So we get the Mew out, and then we will drop the Switch, drop the Machamp, charge up the Machamp. And the great thing about this is, like, next turn, even if we just get a counter game, if it gets KO'd, we can just go straight in with Revenge and just get a KO nice and easily. So, and then once you follow up on that, things are a lot easier to get going. Because when you go, let's say next turn, if I was to do Revenge, hopefully I'd find an energy, like now, attach it, do my Revenge attack, and then the turn after, I can just go for my GX attack and 100 blows impact. So it's quite consistent, actually, when played with Landorus, because Landorus really supports its high energy cost, at the very least. Right, so this Weezing's not going to do anything to the bench except with its ability, because Mew doesn't prevent ability. It would have been actually kind of ironic to play Machoke in this deck with it being a Machamp deck. That would have been fun, but yeah, Mew doesn't prevent ability, right? It's my opponent's attack, so the ability will still get into play here, unfortunately. Which is a problem, but I think we have to just go for another Power Cyclone here. We can't go for our Revenge attack, obviously, without them getting a KO. Guzma's not really ideal either, so I think we just sit here and go for another Power Cyclone. If we find an energy next turn, we can make a Guzma play and start attacking with the Machamp. But my concern, actually, now that I think about it, is the Psychic weakness. They're going to definitely take advantage of that. This Mew's going down soon as well. Oh, that ability is so just dangerous. So dangerous, and there's no way in the format to lock that ability off. Obviously, we don't have Garbatoxin. We haven't had that for a while. Power Plant is GX, which is the reason why I put it in here, just to help counter, again, Pikarom and stuff. Not counter Pikarom, sorry, just deal with high GX ability decks like Zoroark. But with that said, we'd still take out Zoroark. So maybe we don't need Power Plant as such. Maybe we could use a Brooklet Hill. Obviously, Fighting Dojo is the best one for this deck. Don't get me wrong. But it's still bugged and banned, unfortunately. So, and the Shrine. Ah, yikes. Yeah, it's still bugged and it's still banned. So, unfortunately, there's not much we can do. Yeah, might as well just go for the Power Cyclone, right? I mean, yeah. We would have gotten the KO with the linear attack. We might as well just Power Cyclone. Take this out for the time being. At the very least, we don't get a turn of just taking damage counters here. So, that's good. We can't just go in with this. It's a bit risky, but at least we're getting one-hit KOs. The problem with Power Cyclone is it does struggle to get one-hit KOs in non-GX games. So that is a bit of a problem, to say the very least. Another issue with Power Cyclone is you're usually just off on a one-hit KO of a Pikarom of it. I think you're hitting 90, 110 Diancie, so you're hitting 220 on a Pikarom with a Landorus deck. So I think if you was to play a Landorus standalone deck, then you're probably better off playing it with Shrine. Well, I guess actually Dojo would sort that problem out, but we don't have the Dojo! That's why I've been kind of holding off on this deck, to be honest, in uploading it, is I really want to play the Dojo. Because the Dojo just makes this deck 10 times better. Right, we do have the... Oh, let's get the microphone back up. We do have our Revenge, which is good. Don't really need it, but nonetheless, here we are. Guess we could just rescue Stretch for Landorus here. This is a bit risky. Going in with the Marshadow. Sorry, we're going with the Machamp and Marshadow. But I guess that's just where we're at. Can't really work with a Guzma right now. We just have to attack this Larvitar, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, we could... Yeah, we could actually... It's a bit of a risky play, but we could switch and then just hit the bench. The thing is, if they have a Guzma, they're going to hit some damage, man. But they have to Guzma and retreat. Do they play switch? They haven't retreated anything yet, so odds are they play a switch or something to work with. I'm just contemplating switching into the Landorus because this card can't attack my Landorus. Well, it can for 10 damage, but in comparison to hitting this for far higher is just makes it more worth it, I guess. We would be 10 damage off getting a KO on the Larvitar, which is a shame. So I think we put pressure and hit that Ditto. So at least we can have that on the board. And they have to go for a Guzma play and retreat just to be able to hit us for decent damage. That's what I'm thinking, right? I ain't seen a Coco yet, though. Oh, okay, Cataday. Oh, what's this? If your opponent has 4 more cards in hand. Oh, they're going for that Persian. I thought they were going to be playing a Cataday type list, which would be a bit weird. But I think Cataday has a spread-like attack, right? Isn't it? It does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on it. Is that correct? Is that right? Oh, wow, they got it, haven't they? With the Weezing spread. Or they don't. Oh, they do. Ha! Of course they do. Right, we need to get that Weezing out of the active. I mean, I'd love to oh, wait. Why didn't they attack? Did they forget? Huh? What? Did they just forget to attack? Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. I'm definitely missing something, right? It's not a counter energy, it's a double. Maybe they accidentally clicked done. Huh. Well, if that's something, then... so what does this do? If your opponent has 4 more cards in hand, you can reveal the hand discard. Okay. Not really relevant now. This is somewhat relevant. This is the... We want to take out the Weezing, but we have no way of doing that, actually, this turn. So I think we just go for the Larvitar, I think. That's a KO regard. We're carrying both of them. I think Larvitar holds the biggest threat out of both of them. So I think we're just going to get the Larvitar for now. Go for a Power Cyclone. And I guess we just move the energy to Diancie. Which is weird. I'm not a big fan of that. Although, Diamond Rain could really work in our favor now that I think about it. Oh my god. That could actually really work for us. Because we could just heal all the damage that they've just spread onto our board. Oh my god, that could actually be so good. Okay. Attacking with Diancie. Oh, yikes. Oh yeah, we definitely got to do that, man. Oh, this Mew's gone. Yeah, we need to attack with Diancie. Oh, he's going to be taking a ton of prizes just for this ability. Oh, no. Maybe we could cut the Mew. And considering we don't have Dojo, we could play... What's that? Stadium that prevents bench damage. Could play that. These two are going down next turn as well. Oh, that be a yikes from me. We have to just take it out with the Machamp, right? No playing games. Let's Pokecon first. Pokegear, sorry, and get a Cynthia. Let's play the Cynthia before we do anything rash. Guess we get rid of the Adventure Bag and the Power Plant. Just get something down. Oh, we have a Buzzwole turn, don't we? Buzzwole would be a lot better than Machamp. So if we find an energy, we can just Buzzwole into that and get the KO. That's a lot safer. So if we find an energy, that'd be sick. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Buzzwole turn. Coming in. Taking this thing out with the Sledgehammer. They're going to struggle to take this thing down. So, and we have at least a couple turns here without the Weezing ability. So I think we're navigating this correctly. I think the Mew did its part because there are a lot of times where we probably could have got some good bench damage and had a lot of KOs a lot earlier, but the Mew definitely helped. That's for certain. But yeah, oh, triple colorless energy. Okay. Makes sense, right? But they can go for their reveal my hand and discard as many cards as they want, but I don't think there's any card here that's like truly needed. Except the Pokegear. The Pokegear is the most valuable card in my hand. But anything other than that, it's like, nah. But if they don't get anything to follow up with, I'm actually going to start charging up this Diancie, because that could ironically be a very useful card. Doesn't it? As long as it's Pokemon on your bench. Okay, yeah, so Diancie doesn't actually affect itself. That would be funny, right? If it amplified its own damage. That would have been interesting. But yeah, I think this would be kind of a bit of an ace card in this type of matchup now that I think about it. You're not weak to Psychic like everything is. You heal your bench with it, although you are sacrificing that 20 damage output, which could be quite critical. Something to think about. So let me guess, you're going to go into Machamp, Energies, and Pokegear. That would be my guess. Like, the Energies they have to get rid of, man. Because if you're thinking about catching up, you don't want me getting this Diancie ready, because that's going to help so much. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Where's my drink? Oh, I don't have my drink. Whoops. Oh, wow, they saved an energy. Okay, sure. Sure. We can actually go for an escape rope, but we don't need to right now. All right, let's just get that down and just go for Sledgehammer again. Sweet. I mean, their board state isn't the best, and this isn't the list that everyone would refer to with Weezing. I don't think I've seen a Weezing play that Persian deck. Maybe they're just being experimental. Sorry, playing that Persian card. They might just be being experimental personally. But if they got nothing here, it's game. And we'll probably roll into another one. Now that I think about it. But yeah, odds are they got nothing to work with here. I mean, they are getting some good KOs though. They're hitting us for 80 damage. And they're getting KOs on the Marshadows. So, I mean, fair play to my opponent. He would have actually had a really good turn there if I didn't have the switch, because the switch is going to allow me to hit the Machamp and just go for the KO. It's funny, we didn't even use Machamp this game, really. But it's going to be finishing up this one here. Let's just give him a bit of a well played. You have a good deck. Let's just go in. Let's just go in for our GX attack. Why not? There we are, 220 damage, smackaroo. Okay, that's a pretty tough matchup for our deck. So the fact that we've been able to do that is good. But you have to bear in mind as well that it's not a top tier list as it were for Weezing. I think Weezing has a much more defined list. That seems just a bit more experimental. So let's go into another one and see what we're up against. Huh. What was that, Gardevoir? Or are we playing a... We could be playing Whimsicott. Oh! Okay. That would be interesting. Ton of coin flips. It'd be so annoying. Alright, regardless, here we are. Okay. There's something to work with here. If we find a switch or an escape board, that would be... escape rope. Did I call it skateboard earlier? Sorry. If we find a switch on a escape rope, we can get Thunderous going. Oh, it's another Weezing! Oh my god. Are these things just everywhere? Do these... what? What? Okay. In that sense, I'm just going to go for you, go for you, go for you. You're kind of a dead card now, but I go for Lily for 6. Hopefully we hit a switch or something. Okay, we do. Actually, we hit the escape rope. I think that would be better. No. I think the escape rope would be better turn after, now that I think about it. Let's Ultra Ball away the adventure bag, because we don't need the counter gain either. Let's get our set. We could turn on Marshadow them. That could definitely slow them down. But the thing is, you saw the liability of playing Marshadow last turn, right? It was just bad. Oh, I didn't even realize Landorus is not weak to Psychic. Duh! Yeah, we're just going to get another Landorus down and pass. Yeah, I'm a bit scared for the Marshadow plays, because they're low HP and this deck's going to prey on it. Maybe I should have got the Mew. That would have been a good idea. Oh no, we prized the Mew! I just realized. Yikes. Okay, that's bad. We need to take KOs ASAP now. Did we prize the Diancie as well? We did. Oh, that is just critical. That's like whiffing the KO on this, like, critical. Although, we have a KO. I'm going to take out that Mew. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to escape rope. Unless they bring up the Mew, which case they don't. Haha! Yeah! Alright, let's go in with the... Let's just take out this Mew. We get a prize. We get to throw the energy down onto the Machamp. Sweet. There we go. There we are. Alright, that's good. So this Landorus goes down next turn. I doubt it will, but if it does... Oh, we didn't get it. Oh, we needed a Mew, man. Otherwise, this is going to be a big problem. They got the Weezing. They're going to have the DCE, aren't they? They're going to have it. Oh, they got it. Oh, they got it. Although, Ah, I knew it. I knew it was a Oranguru. I was sitting there going, yeah, they've got an Oranguru. Of course they do. Ah. I was literally holding on to some sort of hope that they had no way of getting out of a dead hand, but here we are. Oh, and they got the Mew back. Okie dokie, this is bad. We have no Mew. Yeah. That's really bad. I do not like that one bit. We have no real follow-up here. We can't get the KO on this Weezing. That's really bad. Power Plant, let's just do that. Marshadow's not going to help me at all. We just have to go for... Oh, we could... Oh, no, we can't go for a linear attack. The doi. Alright, let's Power Cyclone onto... I think we'll actually Power Cyclone to this Landorus here. Maybe. Because the counter gain's going to work in our favor. No, it's not. We're going to go ahead on prizes first, I think. This deck is designed to go down in prizes. And then suddenly take a KO at the end. I'm just going to drop a bloody lay down and just get it. Okay. Okay. They still ain't got the KO on us, so we can KO the next turn with an energy, which is good news. But this Machamp is definitely... Oh, it's just bad. It's just a real bad matchup. Alright, that's not really that critical, so that's fine. Oh gosh, this is bad. We need yeah, we really need our Mew. Really, because they're just going up rapidly. Oh yikes. Yeah, we need energy, get the KO, get the Mew. Just get the Mew. Alright, also I'm gonna get this Buzzword down just in case. Diancie, it really isn't in deck, is it? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna start charging up the Buzzwole now. I'm really worried about that Machamp going into the active. I don't like that one bit, so let's just... And they don't have a Weezing to promote, thankfully, so they don't get a turn of... Ah! No! They don't get a turn of the damage spread on the basics, which is good. So that's alright, but... So they're going to have a KO here. In which case, going in... Oh, maybe I should have gone to the Thunderous and not the Buzzwole. I think the counter gains have gone. I got rid of them quite immaturely. Kind of have to go with a Landorus linear attack, which is really weak. But I think we have to. Just to kind of force the Buzzwole turn. I'm scared of that Machamp, man. We need that Mew. Alright, let's get another Landorus out. Let's do that. Alrighty. Alrighty. We get a fresh one out there at least. That's good. And I'm going to have to go for a linear attack. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's cool. We could... No. If we escape rope, they're just going to promote this thing. So it's really not that big a deal. Alright, let's just linear attack. We can't actually linear attack the bench at all, which is bad. Because I'd love to hit the Mew, but you can't because the Mew. Oh, I'm just so worried about this thing just getting absolutely melted. Because that's what's happening right now. It's just getting absolutely melted. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. See, this is a much better list than the one we saw before. A lot less experimental, a lot more just straight to the point with what the list wants to do. So that's concerning. That's very concerning. Yeah, not good. By the way, tomorrow it will be the return. It's not really the return. I just haven't done a couple episodes, but I will be doing that Me vs You series. So if you do want to jump on, my Discord, the link is down below. You can submit a list to play me. If you do want to showcase one of your lists, or if you do want to see me play a meta deck or something, you can request that as well. It's just something you can do. Right, let's Lily. We could Sledgehammer by just escape rope. That could work rather than just retreat. I think we do that. Yeah, I think they're going to promote the Weezing, so I think the escape rope's the best way to go. So we don't lose an energy there through just manually retreating. Oh, wow, they're not getting rid of the Weezing. They get rid of their draw engine. In that case, it'd be really good to get a Marshadow here. Oh, we don't. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's just go for a Sledgehammer. Give me the Mew. I need the Mew. Oh, there's no Mew, there's no Diancie. Oh, this is just my luck, isn't it? It's typical. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, language. Watch it. Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. They got a KO on the Buzzwole now. Oh, the Machamp is just, oh, I regret benching that. Otherwise, we'd actually be in somewhat a decent position here. Oh, I really regret benching that. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you do want to see me do like a Landorus standalone deck when Fighting Dojo comes back. Because I think fighting types that could play either Shrine or Fighting Dojo, I think Dojo is the best. Unless it's Buzzwole, but Dojo is just a more consistent level of damage output in comparison to Shrine. When it comes to just your overall matches up on the PTCG ladder, at least. All right, now you're useless. Now you come up. All right, let's just get one of you down. I guess this is just where we're at. We could go for a Guzma play here. But for what cause? I guess we could Guzma just to not allow that spell tag to take us down, I guess. That would be what I'm saying, right? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have done a Mew. Oh, well, do you know what? Misplays is my middle name. So, here we go. Let's drop the Marshadow. And just go. Do we Power Cyclone or do we go retreat for linear attack? I don't know. Let's Power Cyclone. That's just. I have no idea. I've given up already. We've already beat Weezing before. Let me just. Let me have my victory. Oh, it's just this. It's just getting chewed up. The thing is, the Mew can't even stop this. I have 5 turns to win. I have to win in 5 turns. It's not gonna happen. Maybe what I should have done is Guzma this up, and then Guzma this up, and then Guzma this up, but I don't think I have that enough Guzmas to work with. No. We don't play 4 Guzmas. Oh, it's very bad. Yeah, this is game, especially after this. We just go in, and that's game. All right. I'm gonna attack him, and then we'll give him game. There we go. Here you go. Take game. We've already taken Weezing down. It's a bit of a shame that we found another one. I wanted a bit more variance in the video and coming up against a different matchup so you can get a better idea of this deck. But sometimes it's just the case where, especially on the ladder, spread decks are all over the place on the ladder. So plus Weezing is a great deck you can just kind of throw down and play. It's quite a simple deck in its concept. So yeah, that's just the case, unfortunately. Anyway, with that said, let me show you the list. I think that last game I definitely made a few critical misplays. So that would be something that will probably be on the list for things to improve on. Nonetheless, let me get the deck for you lot. There we go. Alrighty. There it is. Sorry if I scared you there by shouting. Here it is. Yeah, Fighting Dojo. Definitely put that in this list. I'm not putting it in here because it is still banned on PTCGO, which is such a shame because I love that stadium card. It's so good. Yeah, this is the list. Let me know on your thoughts to improve it. As I said, the list provided by PokeNerdCentre on Twitter will be screenshotted in the description below as well, so you can check out his post rotation list. Just for a shout out for him helping out so much as well on the channel. But yeah, with that said, it's good to be back. Do leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course, subscribe for more. Any deck list ideas, leave in the comments down below. I might take a look at it. But yeah, with that said, most importantly, please do take care, and peace.